mukaaga n'ekitundu etuba tukolaki tuyingiza. So tuwuliriza omulamwa gwa president okuva ku kiseera ekyo twakati katukigiireko. President yabaire musanhufu ino ku bintu byenkoze era nga buli kaseera nkyekingaku. Wendogera kati tulina abakozi 300 betukozesa wano ku farm tuwezaawo 10 aye business daife yeditambulira kubanga amagi twagaidirawo outlet sending mu Uganda. So
that is Basangwa.
Oyo niyo Basangwa owe Kamuli.
Basangwa is not in Europe.
Basangwa tali Bulaya.
Is not in America.
Tali mu America.
Is not in Dubai where you go to do slavery jobs.
Tali Dubai je mwabo mu nkola y'obwidu.
He's here in Republic of Uganda.
Ali hano mu Uganda.
Post office box, private bag, Jinja.
A post office.
Private bag. Private bag.
Ensa hoye chama.
But we didn't have postal boxes, so we say private bag.
Post of ensa ho eye chama ejinja.
I'm just teasing you. I'm saying he's here in Busoga.
Aliko banti ali hano Busoga aliku geziaku kutizinga mu Katon.
He started with 20 feet by 50.
Yatandikire ne foot ya 2 kwa 5.
That's the only kataka he had.
Akonika kataka liko nkeke ya benako.
Very poor boy.
Ya be msaiza muhafu.
And they were fighting for the chairmanship of Kamuli.
Era babe balwanira wa chairman wero C5 Kamuli.
With the late Kaugu.
No mugenzio Kaugu.
But I talked to them.
Aye yatumuire nabo.
And he listened to my message.
Era yahulirisirie o president ekiya bakoba.
And he chose poultry for eggs.
Era nalonda okwaye enkoke jamaji.
And I think I visited him. I even invited him to Nambole in one of our national conferences, I think.
Era president ayijukira yamulambuire ku era namweta omulu kungana lwaiswe Nambole olwenarem.
Together with Mrs. Chiza of Masaka.
No mchalo Kiza owe Masaka.
But now,
ayati ano,
Basangwa is selling, he has got 100,000 something chicken.
Erati anesa wajino ayaye enkoko emitwalo nga 10.
10
nga 10.
And he's selling 2,000 liters, 2,000 trays per day.
Era asuna etreja maji 2,000 olunaku.
And he's getting 20 million shillings per day.
Era olunaku asuna obukaira 2. Buli lunaku.
Omwezi 600 million.
Emiliyoni 600.
Imwe mutumura obutaki. Aye Basangwa atumura bugaiga.
Ayati anolo Obasangwa alina lulimi lw'ekigayiga.
Atali wano mu Busoga wano.
Atali hano kumpi Kamuli mu Busoga.
So please,
n'olwekyo
NRM members,
ab'ekibiina ky'NRM
muve mu ndoolo.
Muzwe omundoolo. Mwena.
Karamoja.
Edio muba Karamoja.
There's a man there who has got very good witness, whom I saw recently when I was there.
Erio musaiza eyahaire obujulizi eyabireyo ebiseera bitali bya hala.
Mr. Korea Dick Ogira. I am a model farmer in Abim district. My village here is called Arangetoy West. Arangetoy Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim district in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the president through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre, I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2, 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes, trees you are seeing here, are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest, I don't harvest mango, I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million.
So that is somebody
Oyo muntu
not in America,
tali mu America,
not in Dubai, where you go to do slavery.
tali Dubai gye mwaba okola mu bwidu,
Not even in Kampala,
ti Kampala,
not in Jinja,
ti Weijinja,
in Karamoja,
ayi we Karamoja edi,
where Nkurakuran is not so much.
enkulankula naye yayo tiniye yamaani eino,
There's now electricity in Abim, but they don't have a Maramur Road,
amasanyalaze gali abimu,
but they don't have a tarmac road.
ayi tibali babula luguudo lwa kolansi,
Ayo obugega buliyo,
ayi obugayiga buliyo,
as you heard.
ng'emuhuliire,
The mangoes, the goats.
emiyembe, embuli,
We are talking of cassava.
omuhogo.
I want to congratulate the people in Uganda now, even here Busoga.
Atako kuyozyayozya abantu abannayuganda na hane Busoga.
When I'm flying around,
Abw'abanga ali kuvuga, I mean ng'ali omunyonya hangulu,
I see that many of you have planted cassava. That's very good.
abona nga bangi kuimwe mulimira omuhogo. Ekyo kisa.
Muhogo is good for food,
Omuhogo musa kuba ogulya gukozesya ng'emmere,
but it is also an industrial crop.
aye ate kirime ekyab'omu makolero.
A raw material for making starch and so on.
Gwe bakozesya okozesya starch n'ebisigairo.
Now, final,
Ekisembayo,
Mujulizi here myself. This is myself. Let me show you my own small experiment.
ekisembayo President ye nalina eky'okuboneraku nga ye.
Not in my private capacity.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ochen. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House. and I've been assigned by the president to execute the 4-acre model through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish, which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here, cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And this size we can put, so meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings.
Now, that is my own testimony now.
Ati anowo bujulizi bwa president nga iye.
As a small-scale farmer,
Nga omulimi alimira ahatono.
awafunda.
Ahafunda.
This is not my personal, it is my
Bino tibibye nga iye nti atamunsaho.
it is for State House.
Aye bya State House.
In my private capacity, I'm a big farmer, I'm not a small one.
Inga yo president mulimi munene inoti talima butontono ngo.
So, here we have done, my people have done coffee,
Abantu be hano bakole balimire mwanyi,
bananas,
ebigogo,
pineapple.
nyanza omukidiba.
Now you have seen from half an acre, a pond of 20 by 50.
Ero boine kidiba ekyemita 2
Meters
ekyemita 2
will give us 100 million per year.
kyabatuha emiliyoni 10 omwaka.
And it is in half an acre.
Ate kiri tikiherya yika kikutu okuyike namba.
When you deduct costs,
Otolaku ebyobotairemu esente gyobotairemu
you remain with 70 million.
osigaze miliyoni 7.
So if you have 2 in an acre,
So bw'oba n'ebidiba 2 okuyika zwa okukulima anza byonka
you will get 140 million.
olikwasuna miliyoni 18 omwaka.
So please, this is the third tofali of NRM to Uganda.
Kale banange lino niryo itafaali eryokusatu eri NRM eri abannayuganda.
NRM has done 2 things consistently.
NRM ekolera ebintu 2 ng'ate teteera. Okuhabula n'okuhagira.
You to get out of poverty.
Iwe okuzwa omubutaki.
Our advice is correct.
Okuhabula kwaisu kutuufu.
And the support, if well used, works.
Kozeserye kusa kukola.
So those who divert you are really your enemies.
Ababa bagotya balabe banyu.
Bring other things this year. Okay.
Baleta bintu bindi kino na kidi kale. Okatonda liho.
He will know the truth.
Baiza kumanya kituufu.
Now, etafari eryokuna.
Etafari eryokuna.
Basangwa has provided it.
Obasangwa amaliro lituha.
And others have done it, but I can use Basangwa.
Nabandi bakikolere ayali kwa batumira ino ku Basangwa.
This is the issue of emirimu.
Niyo ensonga y'emirimu.
Where do jobs come from?
Emirimu gizwa haina.
Emirimu.
Emirimu gye gavumenti buli omu nalwanira.
Babombolekana like empty tins.
Bakubokerere ng'ebidomola ebibula mu kintu.
The jobs, let's see, Basangwa, he has already started, let's repeat it.
Katubono Basangwa ono mangu ahakobere emirimu.
Nze Basangwa Johnson, Managing Director wa Jaka Poultry Farm. Jaka Poultry Farm eyaganibwa Bukwenge, Kamuli Municipality, Kamuli District. Nzi nga tutandikira mu Kamuli Town Council by then, mu plot yali 50 feet by 100 feet. There's a foot ya 5 ku 10 eda itaka. Tutandika tutya. Twali nga tulina ebyobufuzi wano mu Kamuli nga waliwo ensonga nga chairman wero C5 omugenzi Kawuga bamwidukira Katonda mu ekyumulo eky'emirembe nga bamutoyiremu abantu bangi abatamu application nga bali kwenda okufuuka ba chairman ba 5. Ayi president yaida yatulungamya yakoba ati bana abantu mwena temusobola kuba ba chairman ba 5. Aye abantu mujje mukola emirimu egindi ng'okulunda yayogera kulunda embidi okulunda enkoko byonna yabyogera. Nze napikinga mu ky'okulunda enkoko n'atandika efaamu mu 2007 n'enkoko 5. Sawa dino wendogerera ku faamu kuno tize mabega ntambwire. President yaida yankyalira mu 2010 nga ndina enkoko 5,000 yasanuka ino. Sawa dino tutambwire tulina enkoko 2,000 tufulumya amagi etule 2,000 buli lunaku. Etule 2,000,000 buli lunaku. Omwezi diba milioni 600. Omwaka tuba tuli mu bilioni ze 6 n'ekitundu etuba tukolaki tuyingiza. So tuwulirisa omulamwa gwa president okuva ku kiseera ekyo twakati katukigiireko. President abaire musanufu ino ku bintu byenkoze era nga buli kaseera nkyekingako. Wendogerera kati tulina abakozi 300 betukoze.
That's what I wanted. Freeze that.
Aho president atakira.
Now,
Atiano
Basangwa got from poverty to Obugaiga
Basangwa yazuira mu butaki nasuuka mugaiga
by listening to our message.
Nga hulirisya ebye tubakoba.
But Obugaiga of Basangwa now have created 300 jobs.
Ayati ano Bugaiga Basangwa buletere mirimo 300.
Now some people confuse you and tell you that they were fighting for one position of chairperson LC5.
Ati ana abantu abandi babahozisya ngati ana babe balwanira ekifo kimwe kya chairman wa LC5.
This is a very good testimony. Now Basangwa has employed himself and 300 others.
Ati ano Basangwa yazire ku ebyo ye hayiro mulimo nga ye ayate nabandi 300.
And this is how modern countries all operate.
Ensi egikulankula ine gitibwe gikola.
You cannot have government jobs are 480,000.
Emirimo gye government omu Uganda gyonanyerwa giri 48.
We are a population of 50 million.
Abaana Uganda bona bali obukayira 5.
How can we all be in government jobs?
So sona twaba tutyo mirimo gye government.
When you hear somebody talking of government jobs, he's after our enemy. He's diverting us from where the answer is to where the answer is not.
Omuntu abahuzisya ngali kutumula ku mirimo gye government oyo niyo mulabe we kuba abali ku kyamyo kuzwa eri ekituufu akwire eri ekifu.
Now this is the Obugaiga of commercial agriculture of small scale.
Muno nibwo Bugaiga obw'okulima kw'esente ate ng'olimira hatono.
But there are other forms of wealth.
Aye ate haliho okusuna obugaiga bw'emirundi mingi.
We don't have time to go into all of them.
Habula biseera by'okwabamu ebyo byonna.
But let's see manufacturing.
Aye katubone
manufacturing.
Ebyamakolero.
Freeze there. That's a new town which has come up.
Eyo tawuni mpyaka
near Mbale,
eri kumpi n'Embale.
Goka.
Eyo tawuni eri mu makolero gonka.
In Uganda, people had got used to towns zobuduka duka.
Abannayuganda babbe banalire tawuni nga muli mu buduukaduuka.
Bokutunda ewuzi, sabuni, biki ebyo, ebizigo.
Butunda wuzi, kereta, mpisyo, sabuni, bizigo.
Ze bayita town.
Eyo mbuni ye tawuni atya.
Naye bw'oyingiramu omukozi ali omu mu kaduuka.
Aye mulimu omukozi moyiza omukaduuka ke.
Omukozi moyiza akubuuza ki oyagala kisebo oyagala nkukolere ki?
Era niyakubuulya isebo oli kutaka ki nkukolere ki?
Emirimu giweereyo.
Aha emirimu giba gihoireyo.
But here, these are now 75 factories.
Aye hanaati ano gano gali amakolero 75.
And as you can see, they are all new.
Era obona gona mahiyaka.
New factories.
Makolero mahiyaka.
So when people go outside, go out, keep the other one there first. The factories first. Keep them there. So when people go out, here,
aga makolero gali hano mu Uganda.
you must be sick to say that.
Oteekwa okubanga oli mulwaire olina ekkizibu ku bwongo mwebule kyekolere.
Or you are
Mulabe.
Let us see, enter one factory and see how many jobs are there. Freeze there. See how many young people are working in one.
Bona bavuka balikola mu factory moiza okubyalani.
Let's see Namanve.
Katubone Namanve.
If you can get it quickly, we are getting late. Those are the factories of Namanve. There are 273 now.
Agonigo amakolero agali Namanve gali 270
Musatu.
Namasatu.
And they are employing 44,000 people.
Era gahaira abantu emirimo 40,000.
Now, all the factories are now employing 1.3 million people.
Ati ana makolero gona mu Uganda gali kuha abantu emirimo akakaire kamo n'emitwalo 4.
1 million emitwalo akakaire n'emitwalo 3.
Akakaire kamo n'emitwalo 3.
That means they have created more jobs, 3 times more jobs than the government ones, and in a very short time.
Kitegeeza nti amakolero gakubiziryemu emirimo gye gavumenti.
Hotels here, if they have a hotel, show us how many workers there, if you have quickly. So, that is tofali of NRM number 4.
Eryo ni lya itafaali eri NRM eryokuna. Emirimo.
Where do jobs come from?
Emirimo gizwaha.
There are 3 other matofali.
Eri amatafaali agandi 3.
But I will not have time to talk about them now. I will talk about them in the press conference.
Ayole biseera aiza kubitumula kunga yetera bannamawulire bonabona.
I want to end with the issue of free education.
Alikumalirira n'ensonga y'okusoma okw'obwereere.
Since 1996, I introduced UPE, intending it to be bonna basomera obwereere.
Okuza omu gw'E96 yaleetere ensoma y'obwereere nga bula ekyosasula.
So we sent additional money to the schools.
Yaheererye sente eri amasomero.
But the people refused to implement it.
Aye abantu bagayina obikola.
Up to now, their children are being charged and sent out of school.
Nesaawa gino bakaali bataaha emihendo mu masomero age gavumenti ate ne bagudya n'abaana nga ndi babisasula.
So I decided to do a peaceful resistance.
So n'olwekyo yagezeryeku
okusomesa okulaga obunyiivu bwange, but in a positive way.
Okulaga obunyiivu bwe ayo mu ngeri etayonoonensa. Ey'okusomesya.
I started the skilling hubs.
Yatandikire n'enkola ey'emikono.
amasomero g'ebyemikono,
amasomero g'ebyemikono
where the children study without paying.
abaana gye basomera ng'ate tibasasula.
I don't know whether my graduates are here. If they are here, let them come.
They are there. Imwe abeyikaliro mwasomere ebyemikono mu Izani.
I want one witness, a boy and one girl.
Omuwala Moiza n'omuyisuka.
Amaina gange banje tashkwida Mary Joyce okuza obutongole village Buyinda sub county Kaliro district. Nasomere.
You say why you left school, what did you study, what are you doing now? Don't talk about too many things.
Nasomere paka senior 2 aka school fees kagota. Nenjaba okuhabu nensoma bakery and confectionery. Eresa gino naire nkola cakes, daddies na mandazi. Era nsuna nsevinge 15 lunaku omwezi nensuna emitwalo 3. Ne balya President Museveni olwe opportunity eje watuwaire ne tusobola okusuna akasente ako. Akasente ke watuwaire milioni 5. Yatuwaire milioni 5 ejo kwekulankulanya era twaba akakozesya tusobola okulankulana. NRM oye! Omuzeeyi abbeewo!
Kati olumwana mugaiga.
Amaina banjeta Nantahaya Derrick nganzwa muluka gw'Epanyolo gadumire sub county nasomere paka mu P3 era ninjaba ku Industrial Hub East ninsoma bricklaying and concrete practice.
Wasoma ki?
Bricklaying and concrete practice.
Ki?
Bricklaying and concrete practice. Nasomere emyezi 6 ninzwayo ninjira omukyalo enayira omukyalo ninsuna ntandika okolako obulimu obutonotono obu contracts ntandika ozimba nimala ninkwata ku n'abanange ntandika okwawa mu field nga otisimba tusunako obu contract obu contract nga tusunamu obusente omwezi nga nsuna emitwalo 45.
Ofuna meka?
Emitwalo 45.
Emitwalo?
45.
45.
Yes sir.
Omwezi?
Yes sir.
Omusaiza mugaiga?
Yes sir.
Very good.
NRM juu. NRM ebewo. NRM tukwajo obulomu Kaliro kyenda na mwenda pasente.
Abana ngenda kufuna ekifaananyi namwe. Now,
abaana abo president yakwe kubya nabe ekifaananyi mwabaawo kumpi.
I'm now tired of unnecessary conflicts. I'm tired of unnecessary conflicts.
O president yakohe.
Because we waste a lot of time.
Kuba tumala ebiseera bingi.
So the issue of free education.
So ensonga y'okusoma kw'obwereere.
You can see these children who had lost hope.
Obona abaana bana babeebahuwese ly'essuubi.
Let me show you what they are able to do now.
Kabalage kwatya n'essaawa gino ebyo basoboire okola.
Some of those products,
ebintu ebyo bindi
what they are making here now,
ebyo balikola hano
we are being imported from abroad.
twabbe tubitoolanga hanza wa Uganda.
So these children who had lost hope,
ati abaana bana babbe baweese ly'essuubi,
they are now able to make all those products and they are very confident, as you can see.
ati ano basobola obikola era obabona bagumu.
So I want the NRM people to discuss this issue seriously, all of us.
Ali president alitaka nti ab'NRM sona tulina okuteesya ku nsonga eno.
So that in the new government,
omu gavumenti empyaka gye twabamu
we act together. We don't have to, I don't have to say free education, then others say no, it's really not a good way of working.
tulina akolera hamwe tatakakoba nti okusoma kw'obwerere ate ebbeeyi abakoba ati kintu kindi.
So therefore, I am here with other leaders
So-
to tell you, to remind you that it's not a new force, it is an actor. This Matofari contributed to Uganda for a long time, but now we are talking of just 40 years.
President alikoba nti ali hano n'abakulembeza bandi okubayijjukirya nti NRM nkozi era erina ebyekolere
For this time in the manifesto, we are talking about 7 Matofari, but today I mentioned 4.
ati ano ku luno omu manifesto yaisu mulimu amatafaali 7 aye atumwire ku kwena olunaku lwa hati.
Peace,
Emirembe,
development,
enkulankulana,
wealth,
obugayiga
and jobs.
n'emirimu.
In the press conference, I will add the other 3.
Eyayetaba munnamawulire alikwaba kwongera kwa matafaali 3.
So with these, I ask you to vote for the NRM.
So ati analikuba koba nti mulonde NRM,
Mulonde omusaiza mukuru w'ekikofira.
mulonde omusayize w'ekikofiira Museveni oye!
Kikofira oye. Omukaire w'ekikofira oye.
Oye!
NRM flag bearers oye.
NRM flag bearers oye!
NRM oye.
NRM oye!
Now,
Ati ano muwulirisya omuzeeyi,
we don't have time to discuss everything,
habula biseera by'okutumula ku buli kintu,
but you can discuss whatever you want with your leader, they will tell me.
aye alikwaba atumula n'abakulembeze banyu, iswe tuyize abakobera.
I will be in touch with His Royal Highness Columbus myself. I will talk with him.
President alikwatumula Nosibondo kabaka waisu onanyere mukikubira mu ngalo.
And the issue of the palace, somebody had told me about it.
Era ensonga y'olubiri omuntu yaba amukobeire,
I will discuss it with His Highness Columbus.
alikwaba atumula no kyabazinga waisu Columbus yatumula naye.
NRM oye.
Oye!
Kaliro oye.
Oye!
Busoga oye.
Oye!
Uganda oye.
Oye!
East Africa oye.
Oye!
Kibumba abalinde.
Okibumba abakuume.
Let's have the flag. Now the argument, Bwire translates this.
Yes, Your Excellency.
The arguments about flag bearers, whether they are good or bad,
Ensonga yaba bakwaite flag oba basa oba babibi
should be handled systematically.
kirina okolebwaku omumbeera engumu.
In Namutumba,
Enamutumba
a certain chairman had been declared,
okyamaanyi ogondi bamulangirire,
but Mena, the one who is there now,
ayomenya esaawa ginaliyo
appealed
yakolere apiira omu tribunal
and brought very good facts,
era naleeta ensonga gye nga gisengekere nga ntuufu
which are easy to prove.
era ng'ogibonaku.
So when I came in, I could see that there was clearly a problem.
Eyabiiziremu yaboine nga omubutuufu kizibu.
And I involved my lawyers.
Era naleeta
Lawyers,
be, abapuliida be, abapresident onanyere.
and we saw that there was a mistake.
Era yaboine nga habeeho ensobi.
So it was easy to cancel the other declaration and uphold Menya.
Yabaire kyangu okusala mwoyo gwe babe balangire ne baleeta omenya.
Now, in the other cases,
ati ano mu nsonga egindi
it is all a question of facts. It is all a question of facts.
kyetaagisya bujulizi obutuufu.
Because NRM yategadda omutego eri abantu ababi.
yakolereire omutego eri abantu ababiibi.
Akalulu akoko okusengeja,
akalulu ak'okukengeiza,
bakita kamyufu,
akakamyufu ate nga kayero.
akalulu ako kakusimba line.
Misana tuku
sikiro
tibwire
kati bwe musimba line emisana,
butye musimbe line emisana,
abantu bona balaba,
abantu bona babona.
So when we count, we are all there.
babalanga buli omu aliho,
Are there.
era beagents ba buli candidate babaaho,
The security agencies are there.
bana bakuuma idembe babaaho,
The public are there.
ate n'abantu bo bulijjo babaaho.
So when you line, you count, and you announce,
ati ano bw'omala
and then somebody goes and changes,
omuntu naye aba nabikyusya,
he must be stupid.
obwo bulamu obwo oli musirusiru.
Because
kubanga
we can cross-check. But stop.
o president ali bakoba nti mulinde aba bagulire.
Be disciplined, please.
imwe ebe bagulire kuleikwiza hano kwasa abantu.
Be disciplined. No, you leave them. I will control them. You leave them.
obaleke security obaleke timwabakwata.
Aba police tembakwata.
timwabagotyawo.
Nze ngenda kukozesa olulimi lwange okubatereeza.
o president alikwaba akozesa olulimi lwe okubaterezya.
So muwulirize
muwulirisye imwe.
Esaawa zigenda.
babirimu abagizi bange muleta kavuyo imwe muwulirisye esaawa gyaba.
So
n'olwekyo
you should, if the candidates are together with his agents,
o candidate n'abeagents be
they have very good facts
babanga balina obujulizi obutuufu
which they bring to me, and then I can cross-check.
gye baleeta gyali era nabiringamu.
Like I did in the question of Menya.
Ngati ano omenye yakikolere.
Then it is easy to act.
Kyangu ino okuba nekyokola.
Not only to cancel,
tikusala mu kwonka,
naye kubanga okukyusa ebivudde omukalulu oba empapula z'eggwanga.
kubanga okukyusa ebizuiro mu kalulu oba empapula gy'eggwanga.
Musango gwa Nagomola. Even if he is already a member of parliament,
n'obw'obanga already oli member wa parliament,
we shall arrest him and put him in jail.
twaba akukwata era tukuteeka mu ikomera.
So you don't have now to kutabula NRM. No. Be systematic. Leeta obujulizi.
So n'olwekyo timwazo eno kutabula NRM nga mwasayasa, muleeta obujulizi.
Meanwhile,
aye ate
abanyankole batumula
abanyankole bakobere
nti ettaka baagire tebanyama, nti nabaaga tebanyama,
ente gye bakaali kubaaga tebanyama.
Togenda kusanga ente etambula mu ttale n'ogiyita nti eyo nyama.
Toyagirye ente ali kutambula oti eyo nyama.
Osooka n'ogibaaga nefuuka enyama.
Osooka n'ogibaaga kaisi nesuuka enyama.
Kati flag bearer gwe baakwasa ebendera,
ara ne flag aba flag bearers bahaire bendera,
okutuusa bwe tunaleeta obujulizi obumala ne tugimuggyako.
okutuusya nga muleetera obujulizi obubatoola.
Then we shall say, flag bearer abeewo.
Twabaakoba nti ono niyo fulaga beara. Kihoire ekyo.
So therefore,
n'olwekyo
temukayana,
temwakeeyana.
Haji Kigongo agenda kukomawo wano.
Haji Kigongo alikwaba kuiza hano.
Mujje mumulage ate nange bandeetere okwemulugunya kwammwe.
Muleete ensonga gyanyu n'obujulizi imwe atyano bwe muli nabwo.
Mwebale ino, mwebale ino.
Mwebale ino.
NRM oye.
Oye.
NRM oye.
Oye.
Obugeiga oye.
Oye.
Enkulaakulana oye.
Oye.
Emirimu oye.
Oye.
Eidembe oye.
Oye.
Ate waliwo kye bayita okutokoora, Abanyankole bagiyita okutokoora.
Bana musooke muliisyo President Generale ti oyo gw'oliitumulaku.
Kacaayi kange kano mukalaba.
Obona akacaayi ka President.
Kacaayi kange kanyamba nnyo.
Era liikanywamu. Nze iwebale. Mukubiro President. Nze yabageto bo bali wano bagamba nti tova ku main. Egeto oye! Waba wa milioni 10 bali hape.
Singa
muwulirisye singa
akakoola. Singa akakoola kagwa mu kyayi yange.
Singa akakoola kagwa mu kyayi we.
Abanyankole bagamba nti katokoora. Bakiyita kutokoora oba mu Lusoga bakiyita.
Abanyankole bakoba batyo.
Okutokoora.
Okutokoola.
Kati ojja mu mpolampola.
Kalo katoola mu mpolampola kakoola.
N'onywa kyayi yo.
Niwe nywiro kyayi wo.
N'olwekyo abatutabula.
N'olwekyo abatutabula.
Mulina okubegendereza, tosobola kuyiwa kyayi yo.
Mulina okubegendereza ti mwayuhayo kyayi olw'abaana abatabula.
Olina okugenda mpolampola n'ojjamu akatokoozi.
Oyaba mpolampola n'otoolamu akakoola ako.
N'onywa kyayi yo.
Niwe nywira akacyayi.
Naye kati bw'ebeera enswera.
Aye bw'ebanga nsohera. Aho tusukayo kyayi.
Awo tokyalina kyakukola.
Aho haba habula kyokola.
N'olwekyo mugende mpolampola.
N'olwekyo mwabe mpolampola imwe.
Tutokoole oba walimu akakoola kagudde mu kyayi tukajje mpolampola.
Tutoolemu akakoola mpolampola kali omu kyayi.
Tunywe kyayi yaffe.
Tunywe kyayi yaisumbwe bale muzeeyi.
So we need facts. Kale, flag bearers.
Kale atyano aba flag bearers. Chairman Kagoda. Webale ino. Katuwe tusune flag.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for educating the people of Kaliro district. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Your Excellency, we would like to present to you the flag bearers, starting with Honorable Sanon Bwire of Bulamoji County. Mr. Kasaja George Patrick, Bulamoji Northwest Constituency. And Honorable Namukuta Brenda for Woman MP. Kagoda Elijah Rikoka, LC5. Honorable Sanon Bwire is the flag bearer for Bulamogi County. Honorable Bwire oye! Bwire oye! Bwire oye! Honorable Namukuta Brenda for Woman MP. Honorable Namukuta oye! Namukuta oye! we now have Kasaja George Patrick, Mulamoji Northwest. Kasaja George Oye! Kasaja George Oye! Your Excellency, may we present Mr. Kagoda Elijah Di Kusoka, LC5. Kagoda Oye! Kagoda Oye! Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We now request you to have a photo moment with the flag bearers. We now have His Excellency I would like to invite the beneficiaries of skilling program to come near. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Now, can we have the skilling team? His Excellency is having a photo moment with the skilling beneficiaries. Now, may I request, Your Excellency, we have 3 of our people, our members who decided not to stand. They stepped down for the flag bearers. I would like to introduce to you Chodololo, Ivan Musasizi, and Sanubi Namusisi. Those people had stood, but they decided to step down for the flag bearers. We want to thank them for being patriotic and loving the NRM party. Your Excellency, we have another group, and that is the defectors, the converts. I would like to introduce to you the converts, and I request that you have a photo moment with them. Your Excellency, with your permission, sir, the leaders from the diaspora are requesting to have a photo moment with you. The leaders from the diaspora, from the NRM chapters of South Africa and Canada are requesting for a photo moment and a photograph with the leaders of the youth. With your permission, Your Excellency. With your permission, Your Excellency, it's unfortunate we have to let His Excellency Those are the members of the NRM diaspora team from South Africa and Canada. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We would have had a chance to have many more other photos, but because of time, we would like to thank you so much indeed. Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, we want to thank you so much for loving the people of Uganda and for being a good example to the women of Uganda and the young people. We thank you for the work you are doing for the Ministry of Education, and we want to thank Tata for the promise he has given the people of Uganda that the children will be able to complete primary and secondary in the reverse order. Thank you very much, Your Excellency and Mama. We wish you a safe journey back, and we wish you good rallies tomorrow. We want to thank the people of Kaliro. Thank you for receiving His Excellency with love and in big numbers. I would like to thank Alhaj Moses Chigongo, the Vice Chair for the Eastern Region, and the members of SEC. I would like to thank the Secretary General for leading us well in organizing the President's rallies. I would like to thank everybody that has been here and has worked so hard, the members of Parliament and everyone, in ensuring that we have very successful rallies in Busoga sub-region. The people of Kaliro, thank you so much.
It's on, but my camera is weak. My camera. Tumukubireko jambo erobai Bulamoji constituency mwebale Bulamoji Northwest constituency mwebale. Thank you mama, we wish you journey masses. Thank you baba otuke kusejo yaba enakuja omwezi nga 15 January timwelabira etiki kubasi Nyerere Tribal Parliament Museveni kange mu State House ayerere Uganda era baiso abere yahamu baba nyamale kimwe.